Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The DTC U0122 indicates a malfunction in the communication link known as the FCAN, Flexible Controller Area Network, between the Engine Control Module, ECM, and the Vehicle Stability Assist, VSA, Modulator-Control Unit. This error can arise due to issues such as an open circuit, poor connections, or updates needed in the software of the VSA Modulator-Control Unit. It's essential to understand that the ECM acts as the brains of the vehicle's engine management system, while the VSA Modulator-Control Unit is responsible for improving vehicle stability by regulating braking and throttle input during challenging driving conditions. Before troubleshooting, any relevant freeze data and onboard snapshots should be recorded to assist in diagnosing the problem. VSA plays a critical role in ensuring that all systems related to vehicle stability work seamlessly together. Therefore, the communication fault indicated by this DTC can lead to various safety concerns if not addressed promptly. The primary affected components associated with DTC U0122 are the Engine Control Module, ECM, and the Vehicle Stability Assist, VSA Modulator Control Unit. The ECM is located in the engine compartment and is crucial for managing engine functions and overall vehicle performance. The VSA Modulator Control Unit is usually found near the braking system, and it controls various aspects of vehicle stability by managing the distribution of brake force during slippery conditions or cornering. When there is a communication issue signaled by this DTC, it indicates that these two integral systems are not effectively sharing data. Failure of communication can lead to impaired driving characteristics and potential safety risks, since the VSA system may not operate correctly. Therefore, identifying the specific location of these components is vital for effective troubleshooting and repair. Several factors could contribute to the appearance of DTC U0122. First, an open circuit in the FCAN line between the ECM and the VSA Modulator Control Unit could be preventing effective communication. This means that somewhere along the wiring, there may be a break in continuity, which is leading to the error. Next, poor connections or loose terminals at either the ECM or the VSA Modulator Control Unit can result in intermittent communication, meaning that the systems are unable to share necessary operational data consistently. Lastly, if the VSA Modulator Control Unit has outdated software, it may not be equipped to communicate properly with the ECM, resulting in the generation of this diagnostic trouble code. Identifying these possible causes is the first step in effectively troubleshooting and resolving the issue. Symptoms linked to DTC U0122 can manifest as warning lights on the dashboard, notably the VSA light and brake system indicator. Drivers may notice that these indicators remain illuminated, signaling a critical malfunction in the vehicle's stability systems. Additionally, if the VSA system is not functioning correctly due to this communication failure, it may lead to driving instability, particularly under adverse conditions. Drivers might experience unexpected braking or loss of traction, making it essential to address this issue promptly. While some symptoms may be challenging to detect until driving conditions worsen, the illuminated warning lights serve as clear indicators that the vehicle systems are not operating as intended. The first step in troubleshooting DTC U0122 involves turning the ignition switch to the on position 2 without starting the engine. This is a critical step because it allows the vehicle's onboard diagnostic systems to perform a self-check and report any trouble codes present in the system. Using a diagnostic tool, such as the HDS, Honda Diagnostic System, check for any pending or confirmed DTCs. At this point, it's essential to verify if the U0029 code appears alongside U0122. If both codes are confirmed, troubleshooting should shift directly to the repairs associated with DTC U0029, as this could indicate a related issue needing immediate attention. Conversely, if only U0122 is present, you can proceed to the next diagnostic steps. In this troubleshooting step, the focus is on clearing the DTC from the system using the HDS diagnostic tool. After clearing the code, it is necessary to recheck for any pending or confirmed DTCs once again with the HDS. If DTC U0122 reappears, this confirms that the failure has been duplicated and that further investigation is warranted. However, if the code does not return, it suggests that the problem might be intermittent, indicating that it could stem from loose connections or poor terminal contact at either the VSA Modulator-Control unit or ECM. Identifying these intermittent issues is crucial, as they could lead to safety risks when the vehicle is in operation. Depending on the findings from this step, mechanics can proceed accordingly with additional testing or examination. The third step in the troubleshooting process requires checking communication with the VSA system using the HDS. This involves ensuring that the diagnostic tool is able to connect and communicate effectively with the VSA Modulator-Control unit. If successful communication occurs, you can then transition to the next troubleshooting step. However, if there is no communication detected between the HDS and the VSA Modulator-Control unit, it's indicative of a potentially critical fault. Under these circumstances, look into specific symptoms like the ABS indicator and brake system indicator failing to deactivate, which would require a closer examination of those warning systems and related components. This thorough communication check is vital to confirm whether the issue lies in wiring, the modulator itself, or potential software issues that may be present. In this step, the troubleshooting process focuses on the FCAN-H line, which is one of the communication lines between the ECM and the VSA Modulator-Control unit. Begin by turning the ignition switch to the lock position 0 to ensure that the vehicle is completely off. Next, jump the SCS service check signal line using the HDS diagnostic tool, facilitating further tests. You will then disconnect specific connectors, the ECM connector A, 49P, and the VSA Modulator-Control unit 22P connector. Once these components are disconnected, you will check for continuity between each designated test point. The continuity check allows you to assess whether there is a complete electrical circuit without any breaks. If continuity is established, it indicates that the FCAN-H wire is functioning correctly, allowing you to proceed to the next troubleshooting step. If continuity is absent, repairs are necessary for the FCAN-H wire. Following the verification of the FCAN-H line, the next step is to perform a continuity check on the FCAN-L line. This communication line is equally important for proper coordination between the ECM and the VSA Modulator-Control unit, and any issues here could lead to the same DTC error. Similar to the previous step, ensure that the ignition switch is in the lock position 0, and then disconnect the necessary connectors. You will check for continuity between test points on the FCAN-L line to ensure there are no breaks in the wiring. If continuity is confirmed, it indicates that this communication line is functioning, and you may need to update the VSA Modulator-Control unit software. Should continuity not be present, you will need to repair any identified open in the FCAN-L wiring, ensuring that this link is restored before moving on to repair verification. The final step involves verifying that the repairs completed are effective. First, ensure that all connectors are securely reconnected following any repairs made to the wiring or modules. Once reconnected, turn the ignition switch to the on position. 2. After doing so, it's essential to reset the ECM using the HDS, which helps to reinitialize the electronic systems. Subsequently, perform another check for any pending or confirmed DTCs using the HDS diagnostic tool. If DTC U0122 reappears, it may point to unresolved issues such as poor connections at the VSA Modulator-Control unit, or ECM, that need further examination. However, if no codes are present, troubleshooting is complete and confirms that the vehicle systems are now functioning normally. To effectively prevent future occurrences of DTC U0122 and ensure the longevity of the communication systems between the ECM and the VSA Modulator-Control unit, regular preventive maintenance is paramount. It's advisable to perform routine inspections of the wiring and connectors associated with these components. Checking for signs of wear or loose connections can save time and resources before problems escalate. Additionally, ensuring that the software on the VSA Modulator-Control unit is up to date is crucial for maintaining proper communication and functionality. Regular diagnostics and updates help to keep all systems aligned and operating efficiently. Promoting attention to these areas contributes to overall vehicle reliability and performance. In conclusion, DTC U0122 is indicative of a malfunction in the communication link between the ECM and VSA Modulator-Control unit in Honda Civic models from 2011 to 2015. Understanding the roles these components play in vehicle stability and performance emphasizes the importance of addressing this fault promptly. Thorough troubleshooting steps, including checking continuity in the FCAN lines and ensuring proper connections, are essential for resolving communication issues. Preventive maintenance strategies, such as routine inspections and software updates, can further enhance system reliability. Overall, a proactive approach in identifying symptoms and performing timely repairs will help maintain safer driving conditions and optimal vehicle performance. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time!